Ryan Steinekert with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels. And, Coach, I thought the team played pretty well. Tough loss, though, at Kanab last Friday.
Yeah, that's probably our best all-around game as far as, all aspects of the game. Kids played with a lot more energy, a lot more emotion, which is something we were lacking earlier. And, and so that helped us. When something bad happened, we didn't just duck our head and give up. We actually fought through it, and so I was pleased about that.
Were there some things that you saw the team specifically did better or improved on from previous weeks?
Yeah, our run blocking was much better, and we also give Nick time to throw the football. So, our blocking was one area that we weren't very good at, and last week we definitely got better at it.
There were still a couple of times you got down into scoring position and couldn't make something happen, though. That's something to keep working on.
Oh, yeah, and that happened to us in the first half. We got the ball down there, and and we had a turnover. And, and that's something we talked about at halftime is, we move the ball all over, but if we don't get in the end zone, it doesn't do us a lot of good. And that happened to us in the first half. And then, I thought we came out of halftime and had a great drive and scored the football. And, and hopefully that'll jumpstart us for the rest of the year.
You've got a big one coming up, and especially these last three games are the bigger ones, right, because of their region game.
Yeah, this will place us for the playoffs, so these next three games are very important. We need to make sure that we are well prepared and that the kids are excited and ready to get after it. And with only winning one game, that's the main thing, is to make sure that they keep their heads up and understand that these are the three important ones.
You do a lot of talk about, the first season, the preseason kind of thing is over. Now the real season begins.
Yeah, we have our non-league games, and then we play the teams in our league, and then you play your teams on your side. So these are the three important ones, and we got to make sure that we get home field advantage for the playoffs, and that's one of our goals.
What do you know about Duchesne? I mean, you've played them 100 times. Not much has changed over the last bunch of years between the two of you.
No, they're going to do the exact same thing they've done for years because they've been successful at it. Duchesne always has a very good line. They do a good job with their run blocks. And, so that's something that we're going to have to make sure that we get kids to the line of scrimmage and make tackles when we have opportunities to do so.
They've got a big, strong running back, Weston Paulson, who maybe not quite as big as Parowan's big running back, but he's a big, strong guy, tough to bring down. Is that a focus for you guys this week in practice? Just tackling, gang tackling, what is it?
Yeah, we're going to have to get people to the football, and when they're there, they got to make tackles, and that's something that you have to do against Duchesne. You can't give them any easy yards. They have to make sure that they earn them. And the other thing Duchesne does really well is they don't make many mistakes. Very seldom will they turn the football over, and that's what makes them so good.
In that game, going back against Parowan, did you feel like your tackling technique was good? Were you guys trying to hit him too high? Were you trying to go too low? Is that something you need to be better at?
With the Parowan back, I thought he had great balance. We'd hit him, and it was just like it didn't even hardly faze him. So we worked on tackling last Monday and Tuesday, and I thought our kids did a much better job at Kanab. Kanab's back wasn't as big as him, but, they're going to have to make sure that they tackle against the Polson kid because he'll run hard. He's not going to try to, juke you. He's going to try to run over you. So we just got to make sure that we keep our heads up and wrap up when we do tackle him.
Is there a place that's tough to play as far as being on the road? Is Duchesne tougher than at Kanab or anything like that?
Both of those teams are really hard to play on the road, because they're always very good teams. And, if you make mistakes, you're not going to beat them. And so it's not going to be easy, but hopefully our kids understand that if they will play and give themselves a chance, you never know what will happen.
Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks for your time and good luck Friday night at Duchesne.
Okay, thank you.